Monday, September 11th, 2023. Morning edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated video.
September 11th in history. September 11th, 9. The Battle of the Teutoburg Forest ends. The Roman Empire experiences its greatest defeat in history, and the Rhine becomes the border between the empire and the so-called barbarians for the next 400 years. September 11th, 1565. Ottoman forces retreat from Malta, ending the Great Siege of Malta.
Today's obituaries. Meg Habsar, 67, Malaysian actress. Sir Ian Wilmot. Sir Ian Wilmot was a British embryologist known for his work on cloning the sheep Dolly. He has passed away at the age of 79. Wilmot led the research group that successfully cloned the first mammal from an adult somatic cell in 1996. He was also recognized for his contributions to the study of cell differentiation in mammals and the development of pluripotent stem cells. Sir Ian Wilmot received numerous awards and honors throughout his career, including being knighted in 2008. Chowdhury Khurshid Alam. Brief Wikipedia summary. Chowdhury Khurshid Alam, an 83-year-old Bangladeshi politician and former Member of Parliament, passed away in Dhaka on September 10, 2023. He had served as an MP from 1986 to 1990.
Famous people born on this day.
Jannie Allen. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Jannie Allen, an English South African journalist and author, was born on September 11th, 1953. She worked as a columnist for the Sunday Times and became a media celebrity. Allen faced controversy over her alleged affair with Eugene Terreblanche and later sued and won damages from British publications. She continued her career as a freelance writer and published her memoirs in 2015. Allen passed away in 2023.
September 11th, 1953. Tommy Shaw, American singer, songwriter, and guitarist.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
My grandfather and the decades-long reach of post-polio syndrome. The Washington Post.
Polio, a disease believed to be eradicated, is re-emerging globally due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Overburdened health infrastructure, lockdowns, and growing vaccine mistrust have led to millions of children missing essential vaccines, weakening herd immunity. These factors have caused polio cases in the U.S., Israel, Europe, and Africa.
Biden heads to Vietnam in latest push to counter China. NBC News.
Vietnam is becoming a significant destination for U.S. investment, especially with the U.S.-China trade war, causing some American companies to relocate their manufacturing operations. The U.S. views Vietnam as a key partner in countering China's rise, particularly in the South China Sea. However, human rights concerns in Vietnam have been downplayed in favor of strategic interests.
D.C. area forecast. Scattered showers and storms stick around today. The Washington Post.
The weather forecast for D.C. predicts scattered showers and possible thunderstorms, with temperatures in the low to mid-80s. The rain and storm chances continue into the night. The weather will be less stormy on Monday and Tuesday, but the rain chances will increase again on Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning.
5 key takeaways from G20 summit. We need bolder action. Al Jazeera English.
The G20 summit in New Delhi defied expectations by reaching a joint declaration on the Ukraine conflict and climate action, despite stark disagreements. The African Union joined the G20, marking India's diplomatic emergence. The summit failed to agree on fossil fuel phase-out, but backed a renewable energy target. Plans were unveiled for a modern spice route to boost trade and normalize Israel-Gulf ties.
Business news.
Financial fraud victim says bank is charging interest on thousands of dollars stolen from account. The Daily Hodl.
James Mathelier, a victim of a banking scam, is being charged interest on a fraudulent line of credit taken out in his name. His bank, Bank of Montreal, BMO, has only partially reimbursed him for the stolen funds, leaving him with a $15,000 debt and a monthly interest of $200. BMO claims this type of scam is not covered under their fraud protection policy.
Rough doing business in Oakland. Cafe closes after 22 years. Cron 4.
Ruse Cafe in Oakland is closing after 22 years, citing difficulties doing business in the city and lack of adequate support from city officials. The cafe had served as a community gathering spot, hosting a public safety meeting earlier this summer.
Cases of COVID-19 are on the rise. Here is how you can still get free tests. The Hill.
COVID-19 hospitalizations and deaths are increasing as fall approaches. Despite decreased accessibility, low or no-cost tests might still be obtainable.
Technology news.
NIS America, September 2023. Switch eShop sale includes lowest prices ever for Legend of Heroes. Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure, Monarch, more Nintendo everything.
NIS America is hosting a September 2023 sale on the Switch eShop, offering significant discounts on over 24 games. Titles like The Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero, Monarch, and others are at their lowest prices ever. The sale runs until September 11, 2023.
You can score the M1 iPad Pro for up to $849 off with a free Smartfolio. Phone Arena.
Apple's M1 iPad Pro models are on sale with significant discounts. The M1 chip offers fast, responsive performance similar to a desktop computer. The 11-inch 128 GB model is available for $659, a $139 discount, while the 12.9-inch model is $859, $239 off. Both deals include additional savings on accessories.
These teens opened Roth IRAs before they could even vote. The Wall Street Journal.
The article suggests investing earnings from summer jobs for long-term tax-free growth.
Sports news.
Fox Sports and FS1 have received heavy criticism for their broadcast of the Arizona State versus Oklahoma State game, the Arizona Republic.
Fox Sports' decision to remotely broadcast the Arizona State versus Oklahoma State college football game sparked criticism from fans. They expressed their dissatisfaction on social media, calling the decision disrespectful and unacceptable as they expected live announcers at the game.
Health news.
I had quintuple bypass surgery. A trait I never guessed might affect my heart may be to blame. Yahoo Canada Finance.
The author shares his experience as a gay man undergoing heart surgery in Portland, Maine. He speaks about the discomfort of coming out multiple times during his hospital stay and witnessing toxic masculinity from his roommates. He also reflects on the unique stressors faced by LGBTQ+ individuals, which can potentially contribute to health issues.
Experts have discovered the reason behind exercise's ability to prevent Alzheimer's disease, a breakthrough that could potentially lead to a cure. This is according to a report from the Good News Network.
A hormone called irisin, released during exercise, is associated with the plaques and tangles in the brain thought to cause Alzheimer's disease, according to a study by Massachusetts General Hospital. Irisin treatment led to a significant reduction of amyloid beta pathology, a major hallmark of Alzheimer's.
ADHD medication still in shortage, frustrating patients and doctors. News 10 NBC.
The Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, and drug manufacturers are in disagreement over claims of shortages in ADHD medications. The DEA asserts there are ample raw ingredients for production, but pharmaceutical companies insist they have exhausted their supplies. The shortage, which started with Adderall, now affects 141 different doses or formulations of ADHD medications. The DEA and FDA attribute the shortage to high prescription rates and pandemic-era telehealth prescriptions. However, they argue that manufacturers are not producing as many pills as they could, with companies only using 70% of their allotted ingredient quota in 2022.
Entertainment news.
Nicolas Cage on how his mimification became lead turning into gold with Dream Scenario. TIFF premiere deadline?
The world premiere of Christopher Borgle's film Dream Scenario, featuring Nicolas Cage, occurred at Midnight Madness. The film is about a professor who becomes a social media sensation for appearing in others' dreams. Cage related the role to his real-life experience of instant memeification. The film releases on November 10th.
Kate Winslet bears it all for another trip to the Oscars with her passion project Lee following its TIFF premiere, Variety.
The war drama Lee portrays the life of Lee Miller, a model-turned-World War II correspondent played by Kate Winslet. The film, which premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, seeks distribution and award attention. It features powerful action sequences, including the recreation of Lee's iconic photograph in Hitler's bathtub.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.